Hello, I'm Bruce Sawalski. I'm author of Canadian Wilderness Survival and the chief instructor of the Boreal Wilderness Institute. And today I want to talk about the complete wilderness navigation course. So if you want to learn real navigation skills that you need when you want to travel anywhere in the world, but most especially in the Canadian wilderness, please like this video and support my YouTube channel by subscribing. So what is the complete wilderness navigation course? Well, it's a course that allows you to learn world-class hands-on wilderness route finding in the forests and mountains of the Canadian wilderness. This is a one-of-a-kind, 5-day-long professionally taught wilderness navigation course. So if you're hoping to spend time anywhere in the world as a backcountry traveler, an adventure racer, or an inspiring wilderness guide, wilderness instructor, or outdoor educator, or you have aspirations to become an effective GSAR volunteer, then this is the professional wilderness navigation training course you need to take. So one thing that we do here at BWI is we keep class sizes small. So for a navigation course, no more than 6 participants, meaning that you will have the time and, much more importantly, the instructional help to learn and master wilderness navigation correctly. It's a perishable skill, and it's a tough skill to learn sometimes. Certain things may be tough for everybody, and we're going to get you through those. So this will allow you to master wilderness route finding quickly and easily. So during the complete wilderness navigation course, expect to learn constantly and become a confident wilderness navigator. So participants will earn BWI's navigation certificate upon successful completion, and I will be the principal instructor in this course throughout, ensuring a high level of professional instruction. Now, I have taught wilderness navigation for over 30 years. I've been a member of the Loyal Edmonton Regiment, a Canadian Reserve Light Infantry unit, for over 40 years. I participated in a number of activities learning to guide. I'm a Wilderness Guide Association Level 3 guide presently. I also did something that changed my whole focus on how you teach and how you learn navigation. And that was my explorations canoe trip. There's a video online if you want, or an article on my website if you want to actually sit down and explore what we did. But essentially it was a 3,500 plus kilometer canoe trip from Rocky Mountain House, Alberta to Thunder Bay, Ontario, meaning we crossed all of Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Northwest Ontario, and the border waterways of the United States of America. And we did that essentially unsupported, beyond a few food drops. We did it navigating along the way using topographical maps. And I learned a huge amount of that. And you learn because you do. And that's a highly, highly effective thing. And in this course, I try to replicate that. And how do we do stuff? Where do we put exercises in where I walk the ground? So you can do a route planning exercise, and then then I can talk about what I did when I walked the ground there. I like to have that visualization so we can talk about what I did and what I would do now, because sometimes those are two different things. So the complete wilderness navigation course is a hands-on course that teaches topographical map reading, air photo interpretation, magnetic compass use, and GPS receiver use. And those 3 tools, the topographical map, the air photo, and the GPS receiver, is what I call the navigator's tool belt. But we'll also add pace speeds, altimeters, air photos to that mix. We'll keep adding to your tool belt. We'll give you more tools at the end than you had at the beginning. The course does cover contour interpretation, route planning, wilderness travel skills, latitude and longitude, MGRS and UTM grid reference systems. We'll make sure you can actually plot positions on the map and use them successfully. We'll take the time to learn compass skills, including magnetic declination, inclination, bearings, back bearings, orientating maps, something I'll probably make you do 100 times during the course, air photo interpretation, pacing, and resections. Emphasis throughout the complete wilderness navigation course is wilderness route finding, learning topographical interpretation, and developing safe wilderness travel skills. So this is a wilderness travel course. This is something we are going to do. We're going to cover wilderness travel along the way. We'll also cover GPS programming, GPS map integration, altimeter use, clinometer use, use of your phone as a backup navigation tool, night navigation techniques, and we're going to practice real-world natural navigation techniques in the field. So I'll actually show you how this stuff works and where it's good and where it has some really serious drawbacks. So due to the innovative syllabus and small class size, this is a perfect course for those new to the subject of wilderness navigation, along with those with experience who are hoping to raise their level of training, to raise that to a professional level. The Complete Wilderness Navigation course provides the right mix of in-depth knowledge and hands-on practice you need. The course covers the entire content of BWI's other 3 main navigation courses. So the navigation course seminar, which we cover in the first day, and that's in the classroom with a little bit of time outside. The next 2 days is the navigation field session, where we spend the first day in the classroom learning the rest of the skills you need, doing a lot of hands-on route planning, and then we go to the field for a few hours to make sure that you are well versed with the compass and the map before we head to the field on day 3. So day 3 is honestly the toughest day of the course. And in there, you're heading out to a local wilderness area, you're learning to trust your compass, read your map, and read your air photo, and use your pace beats. And there most of the day, you'll be by yourself. Right? Sometimes you'll see me, and that's how you'll bounce back from point to point, but you'll be out there doing it. Then we head to Nordegg. That evening, on that Wednesday evening, you'll do a route planning exercise. The next morning, we're going to do that route. By then, you're going to be a group. So on day 3, it's by yourself. On day 4 and 5, you're working as a group. And we're learning topographical map interpretation. We're looking at routes we plan and seeing if they're actually functional and usable in the wilderness by walking the ground. So we move to 3 different locations on Thursday. Then you do more route planning Thursday night. And then Friday, we have our final exercises. We go out and actually practice, and we harness the skills you've learned, and we make sure that you can do the skills that we promised you'd learn. So if you want to learn professional wilderness navigation skills, if you want to come to Alberta and learn world-class navigation training, then the Complete Wilderness Navigation course is the course for you. We generally run it twice a year, once in May and once in July. And again, there's no more than 6 participants. So if you want to sign up, don't waste your time and hope that there'll be an opening one day before the class runs. Sign up early, come out to Alberta, to Edmonton, and to the Rocky Mountains and learn proper wilderness navigation skills. So, if you like this life-saving knowledge you find on this channel about wilderness survival and wilderness navigation, then please support it by liking this channel, sharing this video, and following me on Twitter and the Boreal Wilderness Institute on Facebook. Thank you, stay safe, and if you're stranded in the wilderness, just remember, orientate your map, check your GPS, and you won't have to stop and survive.